Whoa,
this.
what is this?
This is
what in the world?
This is a thing.
Sculpture? I don't know. Note 20. What?
Wow.
It's killing it.
Hey guys, it's Max.
And Vadim.
And today we are doing another blind camera comparison between the brand new S21 Ultra, the Note 20 Ultra, and the S20 Ultra to find out, is it worth spending the extra money or is it worth upgrading? Or should you buy an S20 for as low as $700? Links are in the description.
Go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pen and join us. Vote to see which one ultimately wins.
So here is the first image. I took all these images. Some I know which was which. I copy and pasted the shuffling kind of effect. So I don't know which one is which on this one.
They're very similar
They
now.
are very similar.
I've been looking at this for a while because it's the first one. I'm gonna go with the one in the center. The one on the left looks a little bit kind of flat, I guess, and the one on the right, there are areas that are blown out like on the screen, so I think I like the center the best.
All right, I'm gonna vote for the one on the left,
Okay.
and I am voting as well, even though some of these I'll know which one are which. This one I don't. And you got
Note
the
20.
Note 20, and I got the S20. So
Interesting.
right
No
off the
way.
gate, sorry S21 Ultra.
That's crazy.
And now we have a telephoto shot right
yeah.
here.
I mean, instantly center.
Center
Wow.
one. This one is noticeable. Now
So much better.
Here's what I will say.
Yeah.
I took 2 shots with this one just for the facial expression.
Look at this.
These other ones, I actually took about 5 to 7 shots, and I chose the best one.
Wow.
Center one is
has to
S21
be the
Ultra,
S21
so
Ultra.
it got a point right away.
That is good.
And for those of you guys wondering, where is Angelica? Well, she's not feeling well right now, so she couldn't join us. Leave her a nice comment down below. That would be awesome. Next shot is my beautiful brunch.
I think I like the one in the center. I feel like it's the most sharp. I don't know. I mean, they're just so close.
They are close.
I'm gonna go with the center.
Center, okay. I'm gonna go for the right because this is also sharp. These
Yeah,
are all
you like it all
blurred
sharp,
out
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Kind of like it. I don't know. Let's see. S20 Ultra.
You got the S20. I got another S21. And the weird thing is,
Yeah.
all of these have 108 megapixel main sensors.
Yeah.
Next shot, we got a portrait here.
Out of all of these, I can tell that there's more detail in the sign on the one in the left, and I do like the kind of blur roll off. It's very natural as well.
Yeah,
so.
it looks very realistic. I'm
did a
voting
good
for
job.
left as well.
Note
Note
20.
20.
What?
Good job, Note 20. That's a first for
Wow.
me. Did you get Note 20 yet?
Yeah,
You got one
yeah, I
so
got 2
far.
of those.
All right, we got another portrait shot here. This is a wide portrait.
Obviously the one on the left. I mean,
Yes.
just look at the detail in his hair, just instant. These are all like, I don't know, blurry
They're
soft.
blurry, and then look, there's focus, some focus, out of
It's
focus.
weird. Yeah, wow, they did a good job.
S21
There you go.
Ultra. And he was moving around too, so
Yeah.
it grabbed him really
Shutter
quick.
speed in it, yeah.
All right, this is an ultra wide shot here.
Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna go with the right. I feel like I'm seeing more detail in general, and I feel like the highlights are the least blown out, so HDR is the best, so
Nice. So
right.
once again, I have no idea what is what here. I'm gonna go with the left just because I like it's more moody, how it's all darker here as far as the atmosphere. S20, and you got a Note 20.
It's killing it.
And we have some delicious coffee and espresso here.
So the one on the right, I feel like the espresso is more blown out there, and it looks kind of cool and like blue, you know? So the colors look kind of weird.
What
And,
coffee do you want to drink?
I feel like the one on the left looks a little bit too blurry, like depth of field. I think I'm going with center.
Me too.
S21.
S21. Now we have a selfie shot in some mixed lighting conditions, and
Oh man.
I don't know if I like any of them.
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna go with the one on the left.
Oh.
I feel like the detail looks good, but the other two are a little bit kind of like over contrasted. I mean, look at your eyes, they're just so black there. And here you could actually see like eye detail.
Yeah, you're right. This would look like a demon or something. All right, on the left.
S21, that's good.
Another mixed lighting situation. Daylight, and then you have like the really warm light from the fire.
Center. Instantly, like
Absolutely. Look how
the
detailed
fire
that
looks
is.
great. Everything looks
Look how
detailed.
sharp.
Yeah, her hair. Wow,
And white balance wise, it's the best too, I think.
it's really good.
Blurry, too blue. S21.
Hey, they're doing something right.
Hey, this is a lot.
Yeah.
It's standing out compared to the last comparison.
Yeah.
All right, we got this flag shot, some beautiful mountains in the background.
Yep, so it's gonna be the one on the left.
It's hard. Both of these look good, even though we have a white balance difference. This looks like garbage.
They look good. I kind of like how the sky is more white here. Looks kind of more natural.
I vote for left too. No 20.
No way.
No 20. Wow. This is a 10x zoom shot.
No way.
I don't know
That's
why.
That's crazy.
And then we have...
Hey, it's Vanya.
Yep, we have Ben here. So wide portrait shot. Look at the bokeh there. That looks so realistic.
That's pretty good. I'm still going with the left though, because you can see so much more detail in his face and his jacket. It's much more detailed.
I agree.
S20 Ultra. Wow.
Why is it so much sharper?
Comebacks. I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Maybe it doesn't have to think as much to do bokeh.
I don't know.
We have Coeur d'Alene Resort here.
One on the right's definitely bad.
Yeah.
Horrible. But between these two, I think I'm gonna go with the center.
I like the warmer color detail. It looks like this is a little bit more detailed to me. If you look at the railings, yeah, I'm gonna go with the left. Which one did you choose?
Center.
Center? Okay, you got no 20.
No 20?
I know that's a big shift right there. These are 108 megapixel images.
Okay, so it's not zoomed.
It's and then I digitally zoomed into them. And this is an ultra wide here.
Honestly,
I think I know what you're gonna choose. Can I guess what you're gonna choose?
I don't know if you want to.
First, decide what you're gonna choose, then I'll guess.
I'm going with the center.
Center?
Yeah.
That's what I thought you would go with.
Yeah.
I'm going with the right because I like contrast. All right.
S21.
I got the S20. And this is a zoom shot.
Right, instantly.
Why?
That's so much more detailed. Especially if you look at the texture of the stone brick there. Yeah.
Okay.
S21.
S21. And so this is actually,
zoom lenses,
this is the 3x zoom. So it has an optical 3x zoom.
Yep.
And these are digital crops, so good job, Samsung. And this is a macro shot.
Interesting. Why are they so different?
This is just the best the cameras could do with macro.
Macro, okay. All right, so this is a macro shot, but I'm still going with the right. I like that the detail looks really good, and you know, everything just looks better.
Okay, so I'm choosing the center anyways.
Yep, go.
I know which one the center is. This is as close as you can possibly get. These images look more interesting, so you could have done that with this camera. This one just allows you to get insanely close. I was like this far away.
That's cool.
Note 20 and S21.
Note 20.
So the S21 is crazy. As soon as you get close to macro, it auto flips the lens. It doesn't even tell you it's switching to a different lens, and allows you to get insane. This would be like a B or something, like massive on here. All right, so we have a portrait shot. Very difficult one, I will say. You have all these cables that need to be cut out.
I'm definitely going with the left. I really like that one. The detail looks really good. Detail in his face and hair.
And that one is the S21, and I agree. It looks better, and the blur is definitely better, even though they all did good. And here we have an ultra wide shot.
It's between the center and the right, and I think that the one on the right does a better job because it's not as blown out. You can kind of see some text in those signs.
With that, it also looks sharper, I think. If you look closely.
I think so, yeah.
It does look a little sharper too.
Tree, yeah, everything.
S20, baby.
Shocker.
And we have a portrait shot at night with some nice trees in the background.
I'm gonna go with the right because the one on the left looks pretty good, but just so much noise in the jacket.
That's true, yeah.
The center just lacking detail. I'm going with the right.
Okay, I don't know which one is which. I'm going for the center because I love how that bokeh looks right there.
Bokeh, yeah.
That reminds me of an actual DSLR.
It's pretty good.
These aren't bad, but I'm going to the center. S21.
Note 20.
All right, mixed lighting, indoor shot with this cool motorcycle.
I'm gonna go with the center. I feel like it has the best mix of detail and dynamic range with like not blowing out that light, and everything just looks, I think, balanced.
I'm gonna go with the one on the left because I like a little bit extra contrast. Note 20.
S20. Wow, that 21 did the worst.
Yeah, it's the white balance is kind of off here, right? Look at her face.
Yeah.
And everything's kind of just a little bit too bright or brought up a little bit more. And we have this.
Whoa, what is this?
This is a.
What in the world?
What do you call it? This is a thing.
Sculpture? I don't know.
Yes, this is a sculpture out of wax. There's a lot of differences here if we look at the image.
Okay, I didn't even look yet. I think the one on the left has the most detail, and I like the white balance in general. I kind of like that one the best, yeah, and the dynamic range too.
It looks good. Yeah,
Yeah,
this,
it does a
look
great
how
job.
dark everything in the background
Super
is.
dark.
And then,
Yeah.
and this is way too warm.
This
I
one
like
has
the
a
left
lot
for
of
sure.
detail, yeah.
No,
20. What?
Wow.
It's killing it.
And we have the Medicus building here. This is night mode, so we're getting into the dark stuff now.
Center.
Center.
Kills it with the detail, man. Yeah.
Hey, I'm
everything's
surprised
more
you're
detailed.
choosing a photo that has more contrast.
I mean,
once.
just look at the detail, and like that sign isn't as blown out. You could actually kind of like read it compared to the
Yeah.
others. So.
All right, I vote that too. No 20.
No 20.
But I
No
voted because of
way.
the contrast. I hate it when nighttime photos,
Yeah.
when they don't look like nighttime. Sure, these ones still do,
it's kinda
but I
like
like the
brought up.
nighttime photos to have good dynamic range and good contrast. Bam!
Whoa.
Take a look at that.
Okay.
I know which one looks the worst. This one looks horrible to me.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
It looks like
Yeah.
it's, I don't know what, it definitely doesn't look like nighttime.
I mean, I think I'm gonna go with the one on the left. I don't like how much contrast it has. Like his jacket is so
it's like
black.
lost there.
But in terms of the detail and like that whole riverfront thing, it's very sharp
Yeah.
there too. So
I guess I'll add in, it was dang dark. Like their faces are super dark, way dark. It was darker than even this.
yeah.
So this is, all right.
S20 Ultra.
What? How does the oldest phone have the best photo? I guess
I
these
don't
are
know.
pretty close.
That's crazy.
All right, and we have another one. Now, this was like super bright underneath this kind of bridge overhang, super dark in the background. So it's
Yeah.
interesting how different these are.
I mean, I feel like I'm going with the center, even though like it was actually dark outside.
Yeah, if you,
It's just like this type of a photo. I don't know. It looks more sharp everywhere too.
this is the one you'd want in your phone, I think.
yeah, if you're
if
trying to
you're-
see something at night.
Yeah.
S20
S20 again.
What?
Jeez. Okay, so this is flipping once we're getting to night mode shots. All right, so this is a nighttime portrait shot.
I mean, I feel like the one in the center, I mean, it's more sharp. You can see those dots on her dress, definitely more sharp. They pop out more compared to the one on the right just looks really bad.
This is definitely the worst. The detail, the white balance is all off.
The one on the left looks a little bit too flat.
All right.
S21, there you go.
S21. This was very dark out.
What in the world, man? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the one on the right, I mean, you could see all that detail within that building, and like the colors really pop, and the sky isn't as like, I guess,
Artifacty.
yeah, there's
This
just
is
so
a bunch
much
of-
artifacts, noise, whatever that is.
Yeah, this part looks terrible though if you compare
Yeah.
this here, this. But I
Maybe
don't
just
know.
crop that out.
Yeah, you just crop this photo. I have to agree. This is just so flat.
Because
It
you're
doesn't
trying to
look
see
good.
that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
S20.
S20. All right, and
Okay.
we have another nighttime portrait, super dark
Super
out.
dark, right? Yeah, the one in the center killed it with everything. There's less noise, there's more detail, and actually looks pretty good.
And this,
Yeah.
I took like 7 or 8 shots with this phone.
Couldn't focus.
It couldn't focus.
Focus, yeah.
S21. And here we have a nighttime selfie portrait.
Obviously the one.
Obviously this one smokes it.
Wow, it killed
This
it.
looks
Yeah.
like trash. Better than the previous iPhone 11. We can say that.
I guess so, yeah.
You can see my face actually, but yes, the left.
S21.
S21.
It's good.
All right, and we have another portrait shot
Yep.
of these blocks, which is very difficult at night.
Woo! All right, this is tough, but I think I'm gonna go with,
Before you say right, which you're not gonna say right, look at that. What is that?
yeah, I guess that does look pretty
Alien
bad. I was gonna go with the
invasion.
right, because
Oh,
it has
okay.
more detail, but
Hey, I'm not supposed to give you bias.
you mentioned it, now I notice it. It's the center. I mean, it's kind of like the best mix of being clean, having detail.
Yeah,
Yeah, center.
me too.
S21.
S21. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything now
Okay.
until you vote. All right, we have, I think we're almost at the end here. We have the famous red wagon. This
The
is an
wagon.
ultra wide nighttime shot. And it was, I couldn't even see this. It was like all black. So all of these are awesome, but
I don't like the one on the left. I feel like it's too flat for this time. I think I like the one in the center because you still get color, like in the bark, grass, all this stuff, you get more color.
Yeah.
Whereas this is kind of like kills the color, like doesn't even look like a red wagon, so I'm going with the center.
yeah. I see what you say about the left one,
Yeah.
but I like having the color in the trees here, and I feel like it has a little more detail. So I'm going with the left.
To the left, okay.
S21, you got a Note
I went
20.
with the Note.
And I believe this is our last shot.
Yep.
This is shooting across the street, and there's a lot of differences here.
Yep, one on the right, I think does the best. It looks the most detailed by far. Look at the wheels and look at the background. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Kills it. Like, look at the tree. Look at the leaves too. That's a lot of detail.
You're making me change my mind, Vadim.
What? You're going with a different one?
I was gonna go with the one in the center. It is a little blurry.
Yeah.
But this looks kind of over sharpened. I'll stick with my center one.
All right.
I'll stick with that one.
Note
21.
20.
Got the Note 20.
Is that the last one?
That is the very last one. So all right, you guys, go ahead and pause this video, count up what you have. We want to hear which one you voted most for or what you voted, and if you were surprised by any of the results. So Vadim, you hold on, let me count up mine.
Okay.
All right, guys, we have our results. Hopefully you wrote yours down below. If you didn't, please do. I'll go first. Now mine wasn't unbiased.
Yeah.
I would say probably about 7 or 8 of these I knew what they were. A lot of them I actually didn't know. So my results were, I had 5 points for the Note 20 Ultra, 8 points for the S20 Ultra, and 17 for the S21 Ultra. So it's surprising that the Note 20 actually got worst place for me.
For you, yeah.
And the S21 smoked it. But of course, mine was not unbiased, so it's not valid.
Mine was unbiased.
Vadim's was unbiased, other than one
Right.
time I convinced you to change your mind.
I have 7 for the S20 Ultra. I have 11 for the Note 20 Ultra and 12
Wow.
for the S21 Ultra.
That
so
is close.
Only one more for the latest, newest phone.
All right, guys. Well, we're excited to hear your guys' results.
Yep.
And it looks like, unless you're Max and you're biased, then you know which one of some of them were
Yeah.
which.
Either
These
or.
phones did extremely close, and they're both great at what they do. And you can buy one of these for about $200 less, up to $300 less.
Probably, yeah.
Big difference in price, and it has some advantages. We actually did a detailed comparison, and the S20 still did really well. It beat out the Note 20 in my case.
It's not bad.
$700 on Amazon you can buy it for right now,
Really?
instead of $1,400. $700.
That's a good deal, I guess.
We'll link these down in the description. Check out our other videos right over there. We have a couple of awesome comparisons. This has been Max
And Vadim.
and we will see you guys in the next video.